2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So today we're gonna jump straight into the topic. We're gonna be talking about women's preference, you know, black women's preference. And we know it's not just black women, it's all women, because I have seen this. But since we're from the black community, we're gonna focus on black women and we're gonna touch it up with other women as well. So before we get into this live, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the content. So a lot of guys will, you know, a lot of guys will feel bad about themselves because a lot of black men or men in particular will feel bad about themselves because they got a 9 to 5. These men are waking up in the morning to, you know, get money the right way. They started off doing things the right way, you know what I'm saying? And committed themselves to something that they had to have discipline for. You know, most men have to have people in general have to have some type of discipline to get up and go to work every day. You know, and a lot of black man and other men in particular, you know, we be trying to holler at chicks because you know um we ain't really thinking no type of way. We just like, she look cool, I'm gonna try to holler at her and stuff like that. And then you tell her what type of job you got, or you have a job in particular, and she says that, oh no, she's not interested in you no more, or she ghosts you. Guys, I'm I'm tired. I'm tired you know of you guys letting women ruin your a lot of these women are ruining guys ego, ruining their drive, so a lot of guys be like, oh man, sure, women don't black women don't like guys who work 9 to 5s, you know because this is what most black men are seeing every day. Most black men and most black people in this country, most of us live in black communities, and other black people live, mixture. We're mixed with other races and stuff like that. But you know, you let these average women, like Kevin Samuel said, average at best, ruin your drive, ruin what you have going on that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you. It's good for you. It's going to be good for the seeds that you make in the future. And it's going to be good for the woman that's good for you, working and building yourself and stuff like that. But what I notice is that, most modern black women and other races of women as well, because I stay in a city that's, you know, predominantly majority white, but you got a lot of black people. You got black people here too, and I done seen it. I done seen where most of these women, instead of them getting with a guy who has a job and being faithful to him and stuff, and being like, "Oh, I'm gonna rock with you. We gonna build together and stuff." What they would do is they would go off and they would get the guys who are not working at all. I don't know why they do this. They go and get the guy who is homeless, the guy who has an alcohol issue, Pookie and Ray Ray, the guy who is actively gang banging, you know, and I see these guys every day. I be like, dang, every time I go pick up my truck out to work, I'm like, these dudes be out here every day and they be having thick white girls. They be having thick black girls, and these dudes are the term dusty. These dudes are the dudes who do not have anything going on. So what I came in terms of, what I have came in terms to is that most women will turn down a guy who's trying to do good for himself, and they'll get with a Pookie or Ray Ray, who ain't doing nothing. They'll cut their family off for him. You know, they'll fight for him. They'll fall in love. They're like, oh, I love me some Ray Ray. But the man who is out here working, the black man out here working, you know, it's like you can't even get you can't even get an ounce of respect, you know. And and the issue is that a lot of these chicks be saying, they come out and say, "Oh, we don't date broke man." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, you got to make $200,000. They make up all these numbers. This 150K, this 200, $300,000. They make this up for the guys who was working the 9 to 5s who they deem undesirable. So they come up with a number in their head like, I don't like you. You're not Pookie, you're not Ray Ray. You ain't gonna smack me in my mouth and smoke weed around the kids and hang out and drink alcohol and come up with poor man schemes. But you have to make a certain amount of money if you want the time of day with me. You know, Guys, this absolutely don't go for this. Do not go for it. You know, a lot of times, man, you're gonna have to tuck them and get some discipline, man, because a lot of women, they don't want the guy who's gonna get it out the mud, who's gonna get it out the mud from working minimum wage to getting a promotion to building his credit to owning a home. You know what I'm saying? To owning multiple homes, to having businesses and stuff. They want you at the finish line. They like, okay, Pookie, Pookie and Ray Ray, you know what I'm saying? I like these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Cause women always like bad boys. They don't want no good dude. Most women always like bad men that's no good for them, you know. And a lot of these women have skipped over men that they were supposed to marry, talking about, oh, it ain't no good man out here. Oh, yes, it is. You just decided that you wanted to do, because a lot of women, especially black women and other women in particular, they got low self esteem. So they would rather get a Pookie who ain't going nowhere, who will have to live with them, you know. So basically, they're dating dudes who are lower than them because they feel like if they date you and you're working and you get your stuff together, you're gonna get enough money, and you're gonna do this and that. But the whole time, the whole time they was getting played from the jump, you know. And I'm not saying they getting played by other men. A lot of times, a lot of these ladies be playing it themselves. It's just like with single women, you know. A lot of single women be saying, uh, I'm not gonna settle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. Single mothers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these single women are not just single women. You know, a lot of these single women have a lot of single women have children. You know, so they're like, I ain't gonna settle. I ain't gonna settle. I can't settle. I won't do it. I'm not settling. You know, oh. I'm gonna raise all these high standards for you when a guy got to procreate in her. Pookie got to procreate in her and didn't get put on child support. She already knew that. She already knew that Pookie wasn't gonna pay child support. She knew Pookie wasn't gonna pay child support. So what she'll do is she'll go and get pregnant, pre-pregnant by Pookie or Ray Ray, and then she'll come to you and let you smash because she know you the 9 to 5 brother. You know, you the guy who been working and stuff like that. She'll go and have sex with you, and then if you don't watch how you moving, she's gonna put this man's baby on you. So if you sign that birth certificate, you're gonna be paying child support for Pookie's son or daughter. You know, um, you cannot. You know, I hate when women talk about settling for single women settling, and like really men are really settling for you, you know. Talk about average man when you're average. How you gonna be average and talking about settling like when a lot of these ladies deserve to be with us working man. A lot of these ladies deserve to be with the garbage man, deserve to be with the landscaping brother. You know what I'm saying? Deserve to be with who they're supposed to be with. Because high value man would not go for it. They're not gonna go for it. They will have fun with it. They might have sex with it, but 9 times out of 10 they will not marry it. You got to think about it, guys. If you had $1 million, if you was a multimillionaire and you had an opportunity to think about it, most men who are making multi-millions of dollars and can do whatever they want to do, isn't that what all women say they want in a man? So all these women who's talking about, oh, I got 2 kids and I'm looking for this guy making $350,000. If I made $350,000 a year and I had a selection of women, what makes you think I'm gonna pick a woman with children? What makes you think like I'm gonna pick a woman who, you know, got multiple baby fathers? What makes you think I'm gonna pick the woman to marry that's 40 years old when I make $200,000? When I make $350,000 a year? No, we're not gonna do that. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna get the most freshest, the most beautifulest, the most perfect. How you call them? Like it's like fruits, ripe. We're gonna get the ripest fruit from the tree, and we're gonna try to make that work. You know what I'm saying? Because We know that we're in high demand. You know, we can go out and drive the Ferrari. You know, we go out and drive the Ferrari, and we got the big house, we got the big bank account, 5-star restaurant, all that. But single mothers say they don't want to settle because they don't want to settle with average man when they're average, and then they look for this rich guy to be with who they would never be with. They would never get the opportunity to actually be in a relationship with this wealthy man. I'm telling you, most wealthy men, I see them all the time. I see them like here in Colorado. I see these white men got beautiful wives. You know what I'm saying? Like with nice houses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you think this rich dude is dumb. Like, first of all, for a man to acquire money, the way he acquires money, it takes some type of smarts. It takes smarts. It takes intelligence to acquire the bag. And a lot of women be like, I'm about to get over on this dude. I'm not talking about these basketball players. I'm not talking about football players who got there because of their talent. I'm talking about self-made men. Because there are more self-made millionaires in this country that's men than there is football millionaires who made millions off playing football and stuff like that. You know, like, you got to pay attention, man. Usually, when you see a lot of these rich guys, you either got two types of rich guys. You got the rich guy who been with his wife and he got rich with his wife and they got children and stuff, and they've been married for a minute, 10, 20 years. And then you got the rich guy, you got the other rich guy who, you know, he might still be dating, you know, but the women he is dating is very attractive. 9 times out of 10, very exotic. You know, I hate to bust a lot of you ladies' bubble, but you're not what you think you is. You're not that woman. Um, a lot of us are meant. A lot of us are meant to be workers, and a lot of us are gonna have to. Women have messed up the dating market. With their over inflated egos. Um, and there's not a lot of dedicated marriages going on. There's a lot of divorces, a lot of child support and cases and shit going on. Uh, but man, one day, you know, women will get their wake up call. Women will get their wake up call. And they didn't got fake wake up calls like when they see movies like The Purge. Movies like The Purge. They hear about wars. They hear about World War III. They hear about communist government. And then when you think about it, women usually be faithful when they're in danger. When they're aware that they need a man. So one day, because it's not going to always be safe. You ain't always gonna be able to call the popos. You ain't always gonna be able to call the maintenance man. You're gonna need a man to do that man work. You know, somebody done dropped the bomb. You done dropped, baby. You done dropped the bomb on me. Somebody done dropped the bomb, and now all these women running around. Oh my God, where's the men? Where are the men? They didn't drop the bomb. We need you guys now. We didn't need you yesterday, but today, you know, people not working. It's all about survival. The guns are going off. Bombs are falling from the sky. And what are we gonna do? You're gonna settle. You're gonna settle. You see, us men, we have created a society where women feel that they don't need to they don't need men. They can call the maintenance man. They can call, the police officers. They can go and get the judge to they'll sick the judge on you. No. No sirree Bob. No sirree Bob. There's gonna come a time where all these sexy women walking around with their leggings on and looking good and stuff like that, and they're gonna have to be careful because now we're living in a society where we're living in the dark ages now, where men are being men again. We're fighting, we're conquering, we're doing what men do, and now the women are like, oh, I can't dress like a hooker no more because I might get raped, gang raped at that. Like, a lot of women forgot along the way how important men are. Let me say that again. A lot of you ladies have forgotten how important men is. A lot of you ladies have didn't even get the chance to even know how important men is. It died with your grandmothers. It died with your great grandmothers back in World War II when your brothers was going off to Norway, the beaches of Normandy, and getting their legs chopped off and stuff like that. And you're like, oh my God, these men are so brave. You know, we're living. It's gonna have to be something traumatic, and I just can't wait to see black women how black women act. It's not gonna be no more her weave, ladies. No more her weave, okay? So all you ladies trying to go to the Brutus Supply store, putting on all that fake up to you makeup, and all this extra, you're gonna have to actually be a beautiful woman to get the king. You're gonna actually have to be a beautiful woman to get the king. The dark ages are coming. The ice age is coming again. You know, and can you imagine back in the day? The guys in the military, going to other country, and the women are just like, oh, I would cook, I would clean, I would do anything for you. It's coming back. You got it's coming back. It's coming back. It is. We got to be patient, man. We got to stay focused, and we got to keep our integrity. We can't let these women um with their BS corrupt our man sanctuary in our, what I'm saying, our worlds. Women be hitting the gym like they about to go to World War III, and knowing they ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. Then the only reason why a lot of women will bust a grape in a fruit fight, because they know that they will stand in public and argue up and down with a man. And the only reason why they would do that is because they know that they can go call 911. They can go and say 911. But one day 911 will not be here anymore. You will not be able to call 911. 911 is out the door. The sky is darkened from missiles, from We're having natural disasters. You know, tornadoes. We're seeing super tornadoes. We're seeing super hurricanes. We're seeing earthquakes. What I'm saying, breaking the Richter scale. And all these women living in their fake reality, talking about, oh, I'm not settling. Oh no, we ain't gonna be worrying about money no more. We're gonna be worrying about gold. We're going to be worrying about resources. We're going to be worrying about gasoline. We're going to be worrying about wood. We're going to be worrying about animals. We ain't going to be. You're not going to have the her weave. You're not going to be able to go to the her store and get you some weave. Come on. You see, these ladies living in a comfortable society that men have died. You see, black women are so ungrateful. I don't want to get to them. The black man have hung for trees for these women. While they was in while a lot of them was bending over backwards. Oh yeah, you already know it. Bending over backwards in the kitchen for master. Come on, you know what you was doing. You know what you were doing. A lot of you ladies are, you know, a lot of you ladies are not warriors. You know, you will never be a warrior. You can only be a warrior under a man, under men, if they allow you to be. It's crazy. Women have lost their ever loving mind. I know you guys have seen it. I know you guys have seen it. If we were living in a time where crime was abolished, no more crime, so uh all these women who be going to the gym half naked, you know, strutting and all this stuff, you're gonna become a victim. You're gonna become my slave. My men will capture you. It's gonna be a time where men will band together and create smaller versions of armies. And all you ladies who are prowling around teasing us, looking all good with no bra on, with your leggings, with your pee print showing, you're gonna become a victim. You're gonna go in the kitchen and we're gonna make you bake us a cake. We're gonna make you go in the kitchen. We're gonna make you cook for the rest of your life. Cry about it. We're gonna make you go in the kitchen naked and cook for the rest of your life, and you're gonna love it. Men create the natural order of things. We do it. We're the powerhouses. I'm on a job right now. Guys doing concrete. Come on. How many women want to come out here in the hot summer sun and lay some asphalt? How about that? How about that? How about you and your 200-pound body or 180-pound body come out here and your G string with some steel toe boots and smoothing out the concrete. Bend over and smoothing out the concrete for us. I hope I'm not going too over the wall with this video because I got some crazy sick things in my head, man. It could get crazy. Um, that would be so lovely. You want to be strong. If you want to be a strong woman, you're gonna have to get that pickaxe in your panties with no bra on. Get that pickaxe and start digging with a G string on. And when you drop it, pick it up. Cause there's no other man. You're gonna have to choose now. You're gonna have to choose. You're gonna have to go back to your natural state of men being empowered. You know, men picking husbands for their daughters. You know, that would be crazy right now. Like I'm seeing all these dudes. I can just imagine if it was just women with G strings on. It's like hella dudes out here. Like all of them are like women with G strings on with steel toe boots with different racks. Like, come on. That's funny, bro. Like, come on. You guys do not want to do the hard labor. You know, you want to make the money. A lot of you ladies want to make the money, but you don't want to pay the you know how men do when we make the money. You know what I'm saying? We pay all the bills and stuff. But when she makes all the money, pay all them bills. Pay them. Pay all get you a guy who works at McDonald's who you desire that looks good and settle for him. Because it don't work the same way for women as it do men. We don't care about your money. You want a guy to protect and provide for you. No, you're not gonna get that. Because you're the breadwinner. You're the breadwinner. If you're the breadwinner, then you're gonna have to do what men been doing since the beginning of time. And you is. It's Saturday. I said in my last video, I've been working. This is my 6 days straight working, and I will not get a break until 6 more days. So what can I do? What can I do to occupy my time? Smoke ganja. It's okay to smoke a little ganja. Smoke a little reefer. It's alright. I hate when I'm on call. When I'm on call, I don't get no breaks. I gotta work for 2 weeks straight. 2 full weeks and 1 full weekend. But it's cool. It's cool. I ain't tripping. It's cool. I hope YouTube don't flag this. I hope YouTube don't flag my channel for talking about uh 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 women being submissive, you know, laying asphalt in 100-degree weather with some high heels, with some steel toe boots, with some sexy legs. No stomach, guys. No, she ain't got no stomach. And now the sky has blackened, and she can't call 911. Nobody's gonna come. Nobody's coming. It's crazy. It used to be a time like that. It used to be a time like that where if a guy wants you, a guy will come and snatch you. It's absolutely insane. Anybody got anything y'all want to add to the video? I think I'm going a little overboard, with the YouTube gods, because YouTube would try to flag me for some of the stuff I say. Um, they be hating too, so let me know. Anybody got any comments? Anybody want to support the channel with any super chats? When the sky darkens and the missiles are falling from the sky and sexy women are running up to you like, oh my God, oh, please help me. Please help me. It's like, take your shirt off. It's funny. Anybody got anything they want to say, man? It's crazy, man. Oh my God. Man, that's all I got for the video, man. You know, um, I'm a I'm gonna end it here, man. I'm gonna holler at you guys on the next video. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and always remember, fellas, it's a movie. Over and out.